Here we have for sale our April 2019 on a 19 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6 model. It is the 2 litre TDI 102 brake horsepower Trendline short wheelbase. It is finished in candy white. As I say, it's just come into stock. So what we're going to do is have a little walk around, have a look at the condition and also the spec on this particular vehicle. And what a good looking van it is, I'm sure you will agree. Starting at the rear of the van, you can see we've got the rear barn doors, we've got the Sportline rear spoiler. This has also been colour coded here, and the colour coded rear bumper with the rear parking sensors. As I say, being a Trendline, it will come with some of that spec as standard, like the parking sensors, but we've also had added these 20-inch Sportline style alloy wheels with brand new tyres. And if you look through the wheel there, you can see the red spring just peering through there. This has actually been slightly lowered as well, so this van is sitting on lowering springs, which just, I think with the 20-inch alloys, allows those wheels to sit perfectly in the arches there. Really does make the stance of this van look really nice, but without being too low and undrivable. If we look at the front of the van, then we've got this beautiful Sportline style front splitter as well, and then just a couple of little details, like little gloss black detail there as well, which really set it off. As I say, you get the standard anyway on the Trendline. You get the colour coded front bumper and also the colour coded mirrors, colour coded door handles, which I think would make this van a perfect camper conversion, and you'll see some of the spec inside here as well, which adds to that as well. So we've got the electric windows, we've got the electric heated mirrors. If we look at the mileage is only 20,758 miles, certainly not a lot for a van at all. We've got 2 full remote keys. If we look at the driver's seat, you can see we've got the nice height adjustability here, and one of my favourite features on a Transporter, certainly on mine, and that is the twin adjustable armrest. So you can use the wheels underneath here to adjust those to exactly the height that you want. Makes driving these vans very, very comfortable indeed. We also have under seat storage, so if you pull up there on the front, then you can flip that forward. That gives you some under seat storage there, very handy for storing items out of the line of sight. And then if we look at the radio, of course it's got Bluetooth phone prep, but we've also got DAB radio there as well. And once you've got your phone connected, you can actually play music through that via Bluetooth audio. We've got a 12-volt socket up there. We've got another one just down here as well. We've got a USB port to the left there. And crucially, we have got air conditioning, which would not be standard on a Trendline. If we turn the steering wheel over to the left, you can see that we've got cruise control there as well. This is how you set the cruise control on the end of the stalk. If we take the keys out, the van was running then, so you could see that there was no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. This van is actually going to be having a fresh service, its first service with ourselves before it leaves us. Let's say, what a good looking van that is. And of course, being a 2019 van, it is Euro 6, which means it is covered. You don't have to pay the ultra low emission congestion charge when you go into those areas. And you can see there they've got the AdBlue tank there just below the diesel, which of course you will need to fill every 5,000 to 10,000 miles depending on how the van is driven. It keeps you compliant with those emissions laws. And if we open up the side loading door, you can see the ply lining here in the back. So the van is fully ply lined. Of course, this is used ply lining. We haven't put this in. This isn't brand new, but I'm sure you'll agree, very good condition for used ply lining. And we've got the factory fitted bulkhead there. I get asked a lot if these are removable, and yes, they are. They are just bolted in around the outside. So if you were going to convert this into possibly a day van, you know, maybe put a rock and roll bed in the back of here, or I see a lot of these that get changed into combi, so a combi conversion, then you want to take that take that bulkhead out, but that is easily done. But condition wise, very difficult to fault if I'm honest. Seats are all in very good order, dashboard is all in nice order, no scratches or anything on there. Certainly seems to be very light use, and as I mentioned, in the back here as well, this would be a telltale sign. If this van had had a hard life, you would be able to see that. If we go around to the rear of the van, being this was registered at the end of April 2019, it is also covered under VW manufacturer's warranty as well until April 2022, so you've got that peace of mind as well. This now gives you another aspect of the ply lining and the load area, and you can, by pushing on this little button there which says press, you can open up the rear doors there to their 180 degree position, or alternatively you can leave them like that in their 90 degree position, which feels I say locked there in place so it won't swing open in the wind. But as I say, just gives you another chance now to take in the condition, have a look at the the doors here. This is a telltale place where if a van has had a hard life, it will certainly show down these sorts of painted areas, but all in very, very good condition. So just to recap, this is a one owner from new Transporter T6 panel van, Trendline, 102 brake horsepower, 2 litre TDI, but we've got the Sportline styling, so you've got the alloy wheels, 20-inch alloy wheels, brand new tyres. You've got the front and rear spoiler as well, and as I say, over and above on the spec. And of course we've got the lowering springs, and as I say, over and above on the spec, we've got the air conditioning as well. All in all, a fantastic package, looks absolutely brilliant, as I hope you agree, and hopefully the camera is giving you a true representation of that, and would be perfect either as a very stylish works van, maybe a camper or day van conversion. If you'd like to inquire, here are contact details listed at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR. And we can also take cars or vans in part exchange. So feel free to give us a call. Thank you very much for watching.